All right. Got my coffee. Gonna start doing these videos daily. Try to build up the behind the scenes doing Philadelphia Flyers, the 2 o'clock hour. Finished out the Philadelphia best all-time Philadelphia Eagles. Got 40 seconds left to go. I'm gonna drop this on the YouTube. That way you can see behind the scenes. Plus, you can also check my air checks for people that are trying to hire. So looking for that. 30 seconds left. Let's go ahead and switch over. It's not letting me. All right, so we're just gonna do it like this. I don't even know if you can see me. How about this? Let's just keep it back here. It's not letting me do that. I gotta mute this. Pop Radio 77. So we're going to be talking about LaMelo Ball. I know the NBA draft is coming right now. We also have, what else we got? We got a lot of things going on. I already talked about the MAC football. Like I talked to you already about this an hour ago. Football every day. So we're real excited about that. I'm always excited about that. And also, we might, the really cool thing that last spring brought us was that AAF or something like that, the Alliance American Football League or something like that. That was really cool. Cardale Jones was a quarterback in that. Cardale Jones, quarterback for Ohio State, surprisingly not playing in NFL right now. If anything, he's a third stringer, but I don't even think he's that. He's probably playing in like Canadian Football League or something like that. So anyways, LaMelo Ball on going number 1 in NBA draft. He says, and I quote, "I'm born for this." Staff writer Eric Woodyard, what's up? What's up, man? He wrote this 320 yesterday. What's up, Eric Woodyard? ESPN writer. LaMelo Ball's sales pitch on why he should go number 1 in the 2020 NBA draft is simple. I feel like I'm born for this. That's what he said. That was on Tuesday. The projected top selection also confirmed that he conducted workouts in front of the Minnesota Timberwolves, Golden State Warriors, Charlotte Hornets, Detroit Pistons during the pre-draft process. The New York Knicks also talked to him on the phone. Whatever happened to the New York Knicks? The New York Knickerbockers, if you knew that. What is a Knickerbocker? I have no clue. A shoe? A tied shoe or something? I don't know. But they haven't been relevant probably since Patrick Ewing days when they actually won a title. Back in like the late 80s, early 90s. Patrick Ewing from Georgetown, he actually faced off against North Carolina with Michael Jordan. He lost. Then he won the next year in 1985. He actually won in 84. He won in 84 because I was born in 84. And who won the championship in 84? Georgetown Hoyas. What is a Hoya? I don't know, a dog or something. It's good to know though. I should be filled with useless facts of the day, but I'm not today for some reason. My mind is clouded. I have no clue. So I missed a day, and I don't even know what the heck's going on. So currently Minnesota is set to pick the first. Hey, whatever happened to Spike Lee? Is Spike Lee still going to the New York Knicks games? I know I'm only 2 hours away from the Knicks, so you guys that are locals probably know. He probably still goes. Just doesn't get seen because the Knicks aren't any good. Oh, man. Currently Minnesota is set to pick first. Golden State second, Charlotte third, while Detroit holds the 7th spot. That's happening at Wednesday. Wednesday night is the NBA draft, by the way. If you guys didn't know, it's right now, coming up. Today. So I feel like I'm just the right man for it, Ball said. Like I said, I feel like I'm born for this whole thing going on, so that's pretty much my answer right there. So far, nothing has caught him by surprise throughout this process. The 19-year-old guard said his communication with teams has been good, according to him, but he hasn't received much feedback other than what he already knows, which is to improve on all aspects of the game. Ball described a typical day consisting of morning, afternoon, and evening workouts with rest, food, stretching, and movies in between to stay sharp leading into the draft. You only go through this process once, so I'm really just enjoying all of it, Ball said. Ball completed most of his training near Detroit alongside his mentor and manager, Jermaine Jackson Sr., a Motown native and former Piston. So while Ball's father, LeVar, has been involved throughout the process, the youngest Ball brother said Jackson has been beside him almost daily to make sure things are all going smooth. So here's a quote. I don't look at anything like that as pressure ball said. Like I said, it's just basketball. So being the number one pick definitely holds a lot. But I'm glad I was born for it. The whole Ball brothers in that family, a lot of money there. The father was an NBA player. Then you got 3 sons that are NBA players. It's almost like the Manning family with Archie was a good one. He's a Hall of Famer. And then Eli and Peyton, of course, Peyton. So anxious to see who goes number 1 tomorrow. Are you going to be ready for it? Social Security is with you through life. I don't know why it wouldn't let me. It doesn't let me switch the camera around once I start videoing. I do not know why it does that. But that's the behind the scenes. I know this is a little bit better quality video. It's not going to be backwards or anything. So there, like I try to show you, there's the like the weather reports and all that stuff. Some people are doing like funny comments on here. Other people type up what they want to say. Me, I just go off of the ESPN Fox Sports News. Then I come over here and try to figure out what I want to talk about. So you get. I know the last video I was told wasn't very accurate here, so wasn't very good. So there's your. These are all mine, by the way. All mine. Probably need to. Let me keep that down so that way you don't have to worry about the copyright infringements. So, even though I do work here, I do get paid for this. So, and I'm going to try to show you this. You can go on, this is all on the website. This is popradio77.com. And those are like the little, what we got going on here behind the scenes. We can work remote. We're working remote from different places. We're going to the malls and all that stuff. Let's see if I can find a schedule on here. Let's back up a little bit. Where is that schedule? Here it is. Right. There it is. So check this out. Wait for it. Wait for it. Morning wake up. I'm on that. He needs to change the names to that. There's the Nikki B show in the morning. Smoking Joe in the afternoon. And who's your daddy right here? There's your daddy right there. That's what you're listening to if you're listening to it right now. Look at that. That's what daddy does. So, I wonder why it doesn't switch. It won't let you switch over. That's weird. So, that's what we do. There's your, he's not recording it. These are the pod up stuff. I don't know if this is a little bit better for you. You can see the liners in there. Those are all the liners that I can shoot off on here. Then we got, if you can really look at it, I'm going to try to teach you guys. If you can really look at it here, if it shows you, I'm hoping it shows you. Because there's a time marker right there. That's where it goes to a jingle. That's every 15 minutes it's going to do that. I know it's a little bit blurry right now. I don't know why it's not focusing in. There it goes. There it goes. So you got back, and that's my the Z line. The Z live announcement is going to be the talk break. So that's the time frame that I have right here. 2 minutes and 35 seconds till that goes to that jingle right there, and I write it down. So it's like, okay, that went to 30. Now we're going at the 45. See, now look at that. You gotta do a little math. You gotta do your basic math. Minute 43. Then you got 2 minutes. That's gonna hit right at the 45 mark. And this is where you write that down at. 45 mark. Might need to put 50. So we're way ahead where we're supposed to be at. But I just want to show you that. I wonder if it'll let you go up like this with it. Check it out. So I'm going to have to delete some of this stuff to make it good for the next hour. Remember, I don't know if you remember watching it, because remember I showed you at the bottom left right there? That's the time that you want to watch the whole entire time. You got to remember that you have commercial beds. It doesn't subtract that out of there. What's this thing called? It's called Station Playlist Studio Pro. For those that are going to hire or whatever like that, for the future reference, that's what I know. I've mastered this. The Station Playlist Studio Pro. It's even got my name on it and everything. It's my show. All mine. So, I don't know if you can see me like this, but it's probably a bad quality, but remember me, okay? Because I'm going to probably explode here soon. Because I'm putting in the work, and I'm putting in the effort, and I'm doing everything I can. It's just someone hearing me. All it is it takes one person to hear me. One. Where was I at 6 months ago? 6 months ago, I was sitting on my butt at my mom's place, not making any money, trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life at 36. Yes, it took me a long time, but I know what I want to do, and I want to do this. I don't really like on air. I don't like doing this radio stuff like this, the way, like the disc jockey stuff. I'm not really into that, but I do it because I have to do it. It's entry level and it's all that. So, but I do have my own sports. I'd like to talk about sports more often, but I only get 2 breaks to talk about it. And I only get in between songs to say whatever I want in between the songs. But other than that, I like to have like a full hour, 2-hour long show like Colin Cowherd or something like that. Put in for a lot of Fox Sports jobs. I put in for all over the place. Just waiting to hear back. Got my contracts up in December 31st. Kind of everything's going to be up in the air. So I'm making sure I'm good. I can do whatever I want, and you never know what's going to happen. This person might not he might not even give me a contract for next year. He might not even be open for next year. I don't even know. Everything's all up in the air. This COVID stuff, you never know what's going on. So you got to cover all your bases, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing my own stuff. Everything's all me. So, just thought I'd let you know. Now, getting back to the programming side. Now here, that's where we're at right now. We're at that right there. I knew you were here waiting for me. So that right, I know the Z Live announcements is coming up next. Then the music bed back in the saddle is going to happen. So that's going to be coming up in another 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So stay tuned for that. Then here's I got to get it ready. I got everything written down. That's my list that I wrote down for every hour. Then I redo the stuff for the next 2 hours. So 12 and 4 is the same. 1 and 5 is the same. Sometimes I switch them up. Sometimes I find something different. But we're at the 1 o'clock hour. We're doing the last break, and that's going to be the NBA Sets 2 part schedule release. So we're going to talk about the 2-part schedule release from the NBA. And that is right here. So it's real simple for me. The sports stuff is real easy. I get all my stuff off ESPN anyways. I'll read their report. I'd say who they are and all that stuff. So there's Andrew Lopez, and that's Brian Windhurst reports about LeBron James and all that. I'm tired of hearing about LeBron James. It's all you hear about is LeBron James all the time. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. And that's what I do on a daily basis. So just keep putting it out in the social media world what I can do. I can program all this. Like I told you, I'm over there and that desk over there in the morning show, morning wake up. I'm on that desk over there doing the sports, looking up all the sports that I can. I even get content as well. Nikki B's supposed to do content too. So me and him usually trade off and on with different content. So we're the content guys. I'm the sports guy. I got my own show. I do everything. I know how to do everything right now. I can do it all. So I can even do the editing, audio editing. I'm not really good at video editing, but I could probably figure that out. I guess it's pretty simple now. I don't even know. But we'll set this down right here. Keep the songs to a minimum because apparently there's copyright infringements. Shouldn't be anything because we already bought these songs to play. But they don't know that when you're sharing it on different apps, different social media sites. So we'll see how this segment goes. I'm going to do about a 30-minute one or something, about a 30-minute video. Keep it muted so that way you don't have to worry about, like I said, copyright infringements. Because last time I tried to share it on all different social media outlets and it wouldn't let me. See if we can do this real good. Pop Radio 77. You guys ready? Because I know I'm ready. Coming up to the 2 o'clock hour. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what Daddy likes right there. If you guys ain't ready, I don't know what to tell you after this stuff. Because I'm ready to just rock out. So, whatever you guys want. Okay, so we got Temptations and Toto coming up. 850-845-0203. Tell me what you want me to play. 149, 50, 35 degrees. Getting real chilly. I had to bust out the knockoff Carhartt jacket tonight. The knockoff Carhartt jacket. It's called the Bear, B-E-H-R. It's spelled exactly like the paint. So I wonder if they make that. But anyways, NBA regular season schedule for 2020-2021 to be released in 2 stages with play and tournament, May 18th to 21st. As we know, it's going to start December 22nd. So the NBA announced the structure and format for the 2021 season Tuesday night. This was last night. Or tonight, depending on what shift you are. But that was last night to me. Including how exactly the upcoming schedule will be released. The schedule will be released in 2 halves. What the league is calling the first half and the second half. Ooh, that was really thought out. The schedule for the first half of the season, which will run from December 22nd to March 4th, will be released around the start of training camp set for December 1st. I just want to say, well, the league is scheduling it for the first half of schedule, second half. We're going to what? We should just like call it different stuff, like really crazy like names. It's going to be the first, I don't even know, the Moonlight Hour first half and the Sunset Riser of the second half or something. I don't know, like something crazy like that, just off the top of my dome piece, but I don't really know much. The league won't release the schedule for the second half until later in the first half. This sounds like a math problem. That will include the rest of each team's 72 regular season games that weren't previously scheduled, as well as any games that were postponed in the first half of the season that can reasonably be added to the rest of the schedule. First half, second half. First one's not going to be scheduled to the second half. The first half and the second half. How many second halves are there if the first half was a quarter? Okay, anyway. The All-Star break is set to take place March 5th to the 10th between the 2 halves. If you can figure that out, you're a genius. Because you're not gonna know. Okay, the All-Star break's going to be in between the 2 halves. So after the first half, All-Star break, then second half. It's simple like that. The second half of the season will run from March 11th to May 16th. The play-in tournament will be held from May 18th to 21st before the playoffs tip off May 22nd. Where is it going to be played? I don't know. I was thinking that myself. The second half of the season will run. Okay, each NBA team will play the teams within its conference 3 times for a total of 42 games, while playing the teams from the opposing conference twice, each 30 games. Within each team's division, the league has already assigned which opponents will be played twice at home, which will be played twice on the road. Each division within a conference will then play all 5 teams from another interconference division twice at home, and all 5 teams from the remaining division twice on the road. Can we get a block-like schedule here, guys? When you're reading it in paragraph form, I don't understand it. Can somehow we get... okay, let's just do it like this. They did make it for me. Thank you, ESPN. NBA tentative schedule. December 11th to the 19th, preseason games. December 22nd, March 4th, first half of regular season. March 5th and 10th, March 5th through the 10th, All-Star break. March 11th to May 16th, second half of regular season. May 18th to 21st, play-in tournament. May 22nd to July 22nd, playoffs. Simple. Thank you, ESPN. Thank you. So there you go. I'm going to leave that off. I'm going to leave it muted. So look at there. After I talked, I got 2.5 minutes left. So 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. I don't know why it won't. I don't know why it's not auto. So look at there. Look at there. Perfect. Take away that one. Oh, what? Let's just do 3.5 then. This is how you remember I showed you how to insert? You can make it perfectly whatever you want. You gonna do Survivor at the end of this? It's a burning hot. I'm just about to burst. Hopefully that wasn't copyrighted. I don't get paid for that, dude. All right, taking a look. There's the, you think I'm lying about my knockoff stuff. I'm not a big money man. Look. Oh, it's burn. I was way off. Samsonite. I was way off. Soundproof. I like touching these. Some of these are really cool feeling. This one is not. This one's stupid. Now this one over here. These are nice. These are a lot nicer feel to them. Well, maybe not. No, the red. The red somehow has a better feel to it. Got TV. Someone didn't drink the rest of their coffee. Tisk tisk. Housekeeping. Where are they at? We got everything going for the remote. That starts this weekend, by the way. This starts actually Thursday. Starts Thursday. And your boy's been getting all the stuff. I'm the only one on the paper. So anybody says anything, get out of here. Getting all the advertisement sales and all that stuff. Yeah, they got it all set up. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I don't want to come over here and mess with any of it. See? Oh, yeah. Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. Looking really nice, boys. I tell you, I'm liking it. I'm not going to be able to go to any of them. But I'm liking it because I have to stay here. Because since I'm third shift and I'm nights, I have to wait. Because they're going out from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So I'm going to have to... I won't be able to do it. Unfortunately. So you're not going to see me probably out and about that much. Let me get everything ready for the next hour. So the next hour is already set. See how it loads and programs in the next hour? Simple. See, that's the hour. Why aren't you... How come I have to keep on clicking it for it to... See, there's your next hour right there. Air Supply, the OJs, Diane Warwick, Rockwell. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I got no privacy. Oh. You can call me for American Idol anytime. So now, take a look at my trusty notepad that I do for my prep work when I get an hour early. I'm working from 11 to 9. Got out here around 9 a.m. So still got 7 hours left. We're looking at 2 o'clock hour. That's going to be latest on NBA trades and rumors. And I forgot to write it down if it's going to ESPN app or if it's going to be on the Fox Sports app. So let's take a look at the top headlines and we'll see if it's on the ESPN app. No. Must be on the... I don't want you... Nobody's even on that. All right, so that way you don't have to hear anything. It must be on the Fox Sports app. There it is. So I usually try to give my opinion on different things. Read the article and talk about it. I can probably do a little bit more prep work. We can always do more prep work, kids. There it is. Latest on NBA trades. Bam. That was only 5 hours ago, so I try to find stuff that was most recently written. So that way, I give you all the top headlines throughout the league. Then, during the songs, during this next hour at 2 o'clock, we're going to be talking about the top 10 Philadelphia Flyers. See, even Daddy's got his... It's getting cold out there, boys. Cold out there, boys. So I'll just give you a little... Nice little look in here. I'm trying to figure out why it doesn't... How come I have to keep clicking on it for it to focus? I don't understand that. This is what we see as well. Super hits of the 60s, 70s, and 80s. That's why most of these guys aren't really that great. I mean, hopefully they don't listen to this and see this, because I won't put this on the Pop Radio 77 thing. But most of them just talk about... They just say Pop Radio 77, blah, 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 da, 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 da. and they'll say the time or whatever, and then whoever's playing, oh, the OJ's back in 1978. That was awesome back then, wasn't it? Man, get out of here. You're not a personality, dude. Personality is talking about whatever is on your head, whatever's on your dome piece, man. I bring so much heat and so much fire to this station. Me getting in trouble yet from last week is really ridiculous. I mean, now there's a lot of stuff for me to say about that. I want to talk about that, but I'm not even going to let it. I'm just going to let it go. I'm not even going to let any of these people bother me. I know how good I am, and I'm better than all these people. I already know that. So, I just let it go. Probably shouldn't talk like that for any employers, but I do. I'm confident. I know I'm good. I know what I bring. I haven't even touched my potential yet. Haven't even touched it yet, guys. I have all kinds of creative. I got a creative mindset. I can think about anything on top of the dome. I can do all kinds of stuff. I can be the editor. I'm just good at audio editing. Fire prevention. We got a fire prevention person safety meeting. That's cool. I could probably do that. No, but just letting you guys know, man. I mean, if anybody out there's hiring or whatever, if even just entry level positions or whatever, I mean, this doesn't offer insurance. I just took it because it's the only thing that was out there that I could take. So it doesn't really pay that great for South Jersey. I probably shouldn't even be saying that. Never mind. Just disregard all that.